go.
Hello and welcome to our presentation.
We are Group 1 and our topic is missing people and murder of Farah Kartini of the war, a case that shocked Malaysia.
Together we present Justice for Farah Kartini.
Assalamualaikum and greeting. I'm Liana and this is 999. In tonight's episode, we bring you the heartbreaking case of Farah Kartini, a young woman whose disappearance led to the shocking discovery of a tragic murder. What began as a missing person report turned into a story that gripped the entire nation. Let's hear more from our field reporter, Aina Sarah.
Farah would always tell us if she was coming home late. But that night, there was complete silence. We called her friends, but no one knew anything.
At first, we thought maybe she was called out with work. But by nightfall, something felt wrong. I met the man who ran the car from her, someone she used to know. We crossed paths at a restaurant in Tanjung Malim, and I asked him, "Where is my sister?" He avoided my eye contact and never replies. I knew in my heart something terrible had happened.
That was the victim's brother describing his encounter with the suspect on the fourth day after Farah Kartini was reported missing. According to him, Kartini had known the suspect since 2022. She was helping him run a part-time car rental business in the Tanjung Malim area. Farah Kartini, 25, held a bachelor's degree in multimedia education from University Pendidikan Sultan Idris, UPSI. She began working in July 2023 as a marketing officer at a printing company in Tanjung Malim.
She was hardworking and determined, always ready to help even outside of her work hours. She assisted in TikTok live session for our business, and I believe she always stopped little between the side.
On the day of her disappearance, Kartini was tasked with delivering a rental car to a customer at Tamar University. When she didn't return after 2 hours, the company grew concerned.
We tried calling and texting her, but no response. We began searching nearby and eventually decided to file a report.
Her company filed a police report at 1:56 a.m. in July 11 at the Mualim District Police Headquarters. On July 15, 2024, Farah Kartini's body was discovered in an oil palm plantation near Kampung Sri Kelendang, Hulu Selangor, 6 days after she was reported missing.
We have reclassified the case under Section 302 of the Penal Code as murder. Based on the forensic analysis, we believe that the victim died on the same day as she went missing, July 10. By the time her remains were found, she had likely been deceased for nearly a week.
The body was found about 15 meters from where the victim belongings were later discovered. It is suspected the suspect threw them into a nearby river, approximately 1 meter deep.
Police then continued searching at River Prolak, Kampung Batu 4, about 30 kilometers away. There they found her wallet containing her IC and a car key. The investigation also revealed that the suspect, aged 26, operated at Tapioca Farm, believed to be a stopover location linked to the murder.
Farah's case is a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked obsession and how stalking and harassment must be taken seriously before it turns deadly.
We lost a daughter, a sister. We will never be the same. Her dream and future was stolen. She didn't deserve this.
beyond the personal pain, such tragedies shatter public trust, especially among women. The police strain on law enforcement, healthcare, and mental support system. The cost is not just emotional but national. This story reminds us about the importance of safety and vigilance. May justice be done for Farah Kartini. We must also educate you about empathy, respect and emotional regulation. Employers should offer safe ways to report harassment.
I urge everyone to always inform close one of your whereabouts. If you feel unsafe or notice suspicious behavior, please report it early. Don't wait until it's too late.
This is not an isolated case. From January to June 2024, Selangor recorded 35 missing person reports involving women, children and teenagers driven by different causes including harassment, personal conflict and obsession.
She was my only daughter, kind, always helping others. I never imagined losing her this way. Why would anyone hurt her?
Farah Kartini's story is filled with sorrow, but it must serve as a warning. If we stay silent, we risk losing more sisters, daughters and friends. Let's stand together for justice and safety, and let's make Malaysia safer for everyone. I'm Diana. See you again on the next episode of 999. Assalamualaikum.
From the case of Farah Kartini, there are consequences towards society, people and economy. For impact on society, the case raised concern about relationship safety, particularly among women. It brought toxic partners and domestic abuse to the public attention. For the people, where Farah's friend and relative experienced loss and emotional pain, the public was emotionally impacted as well, particularly because the suspect was well known as individual. Next is damage to the public trust. Because of the police officer involvement, there was a decline in public confidence in law enforcement and worries about power abuse. Last but not least is economic consequences. A serious crime like this requires high cost in terms of investigation, forensic and court process. It can also reduce productivity due to emotional distress in affected communities. The moral of the story: personal problem must be handled carefully. Relationship issue, jealousy or anger should not be ignored. If not managed properly, they can lead to serious and tragic outcome. Next is spreading rumor can make things worse. When people share false or hurtful information online, it can hurt the victim's family and cause confusion during an investigation. On how to solve or prevent this problem, first, you need to talk to someone you trust. If you are facing a relationship or emotional problem, don't keep it to yourself. Talk to your family, a teacher, or a counselor. Second is promote emotional education. School and college should teach students about healthy relationship, controlling emotion, and how to solve conflict peacefully. Third is be careful with what you share online. Always check the fact before posting or sharing any news. You need to respect the privacy and feeling of others. The last one is let the authorities to do their job. Let the police handle the case properly and don't jump to conclusion or accuse anyone without proof.